right, ready? What is your name and what do you do?
I'm Esther, and I am a student doing animal management and zoology. So on the first day of mission trip, we were with the dentists and the doctors, and I was assigned to be with my translator Giselle to pray for the patients there. Throughout the whole day, we're pretty much just praying for them. By the end of it, I was telling Giselle how I felt like there was something missing, and I didn't understand what it was back then. And on the last day of medical missions, I was assigned to be with a different translator, and she's a psychologist. In this case, we had a guy come, and his name is Samuel, and he was telling us how he had a high blood pressure and he needed medications for it. I asked him if I could pray for him, so then I put my hand on him and I prayed. And as I was praying for him, I felt like I had to pray for joy, and the joy of the Lord is his strength. And as I finished praying for him, I saw him tearing up, and because he was tearing up, that made me tear up. So I was just looking at him like, He began telling her that his son committed suicide 3 years ago at university, and he felt like he couldn't help his son, and he wished he did more for his son. And then I asked if I could pray for him again. So I just looked at him and I said, just like you had a son and you have a son, God will also sees you as a son as well, and he takes care of his son. And then he started tearing up as I was saying that, and I was like, don't worry, like God will help you with this. But I just kept reminding him that he is also a son, and to look up to his father who brings comfort to him. And then it finished, and then I was praying that I would see him again. On the last day of missions, we were doing the bunk beds, but then we finished doing them, and then we got on the truck, and it stopped for a few minutes outside this shop. And inside the shop, I saw these two men. This man turned around and I was like, Samuel? And then he looked at me and he was like, hi. And then I was like, oh, how are you? He looked so happy to see me, and I was so happy to see him, because I was praying for that moment, just to see him for a few seconds. And I was able to in that one moment with the truck, and then the truck left after that. I love to see him so joyful after that. The difference that this mission trip has done in my life was pretty much everything. It's special when you go to a different country to just serve and just to give instead of receiving, instead of focusing on your problems, because I am a student and I have essays to do, I have exams to do, I have a part-time job, I have all these things, I have church to serve. But going there and just serving and forgetting about myself, that was life-changing, because even though I was serving other people, God was still changing me as the trip went on.